The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
From the water table to our soils to the atmosphere itself, our world is becoming more and more toxic each and every day. But it's not just the air outside that's toxic. Indoor air has been shown to have 2 to 5 times higher concentrations of pollutants than even outdoor air. And most Americans spend 90% of their time inside using toxic chemicals within their homes. There are more than 42 million smokers in the United States. Well over 1,000 types of mold and mildew linked to numerous conditions. And don't forget the fact that 6 million Americans live with pets they're allergic to as well. When I began to research these statistics, it was clear to me it was time to start cleansing my lungs in order to combat the toxic environment that we cannot escape, but that we can fight back against. Made with organic and wild cultivated herbs and manufactured in the USA, the new InfoWars Life Lung Cleanse is here in a convenient spray bottle that can be brought with you throughout any toxic environment. Now available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our Immune Support Infusion Blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com. The globalists have controlled the mainstream media for a long time, but now they're expanding and making the weaponization even more vicious and deceptive. All the major networks are state-run.
We are partnering this year with the NFL.
The NFL has become a political weapon against the Second Amendment and pushes Obamacare. MSNBC tells us that our children belong to the state.
We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities.
It is more important than ever to realize that we are not the alternative media. We are the true media. The establishment dinosaur press is dying.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
Join us at InfoWarsNews.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Members can share their memberships with up to 11 people. By subscribing, you will literally be buying war bonds in the info war to expand our operation in the face of the tyrants. Join us at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Resistance to tyrants is obedience to God. It's Alex Jones.
All right, I want to race through your phone calls. And then, as I said, I want to get into a bunch of this news we've got here that we haven't covered yet. First off, there's an article up on InfoWars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Ron Paul, Common Core is really the last straw. And it's a long, detailed, hardcore article from a sit-down interview that Kit Daniels did. And there's also HD photos of Ron Paul when he came to town and more up on Infowars.com. And you may know about Common Core in public school. Your friends and your family probably don't. This is a great article to send out on your Twitter, to send out on your Facebook, to get out to everybody you know. It is absolutely essential that you realize that just because you know this stuff or just because I know this stuff doesn't mean our neighbors do. At church and across the board, people are ready to hear the truth now. And Ron Paul calls government education a deliberate plan to create dumbed-down, obedient population. And he talks about how the real revolution is in academics. And when you sign up, and we've got links to the free sign-up page, When you sign up for the free curriculum, it goes to the first grades. And then later when you get into high school, you can pay for the free market stuff that Ron Paul teaches. Liberty versus coercion in Western history, how to defend the freedom philosophy, what it takes for success in college, how to start a home business. From Dr. Ron Paul, who put himself through college and all the rest of it. And from a guy who volunteered 3 days a week to give free health care at hospitals. That's the kind of stuff Ron Paul did. That's what doctors used to do. My dad's grandfather was a doctor and did about half of his health care free. And that's what was taught, was that you went and gave health care for free. Poor people just didn't pay. And then if you needed like a prosthesis or something special, the local churches collected the money. Well, no, the local churches are busy being glitterbugs right now, trying to build a bigger facility and to tell you to worship government. They're too busy, greasing their skids to hell to do that. But you can follow through the link on Infowars.com in that article to find that. And yes, we're also an affiliate of it if you sign up for the full course for the higher grades. And that helps fund Infowars.com. So we're partners with former Congressman Ron Paul on that front. And a lot of other little stuff we're working on, but I'm too busy to, quite frankly, do it. But Ron Paul is definitely hitting on all cylinders, ladies and gentlemen. And they have a 100% money-back guarantee if you buy the full curriculum. But like I said, they got a bunch of free stuff for the lower grades. They've got everything right there on the site. And they've also got an affiliate program that when you become an affiliate, you can also basically pay for the curriculum by becoming an affiliate. But this is how we fund the revolution. We don't take the money at gunpoint like MSNBC with stimulus money or NPR, as I say ad nauseum, who gets $400, $500 million a year. It varies. Or George Soros that gets banker bailout money and then gives that money to programs to try to overthrow your First Amendment, Second Amendment. We don't lobby for higher taxes like Warren Buffett, who's the biggest recipient of banker bailout money in his company and privately. We don't take any taxpayer money. We are funded by you going to InfoWarsStore.com and buying the Mola and Labe men and women's T-shirts. We are funded by you going to InfoWarsLife.com and getting the products, the Silver Bullet, the Nascent Iodine that's discounted right now. That sale ends Friday. The Super Male Vitality that you've heard the rave reviews of. This is how we're funding our operation. And we bring you the very best products. So it's a free will thing. You say you want to be free, spread the word about Infowars.com. You're listening to us on an AM or FM station, tell people listening to those AM and FM stations to tune in to the broadcast today. Tell people to buy the products. Give the products as gifts. Give the magazine that we sell at cost. You can buy in groups of 10 up to 100 in bulk to friends and family to wake them up. Freedom is not free. Again, we are becoming more and more popular, the liberty movement, not just this show. We have the initiative now. That's why they're trying to censor us. Now is the time to double down, ladies and gentlemen. You can also call toll-free to get the Pure Pro G2 systems, the best gravity-fed filter out there. You can go to the website, InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. Or again, as I said, PrisonPlanet.tv memberships to see the nightly news, this commercial-free audio, video, podcast, all my films, $5.95 a month. 11 people can simultaneously use each membership. It's just to pay for the operation. Not that it's bad that we want to have wealth to expand and be strong in the face of the enemy, but we really do sell the magazine at cost. PrisonPlanet.tv is operating at cost. We are trying to really give the globalists a run for their money. And the globalists are losing the info war. So help fund the very tip of the spear. I want to thank you all for being supportive. Okay, because you are the info war. You are the broadcast. You're everything. We couldn't do this without you. That's why it's kind of a sick joke when you call up thanking me. Listen, there's no future if we don't beat the New World Order. I'm doing this out of self-preservation. You're doing this out of self-preservation. It's not like something extra we do. Oh, thank you, Alex, for standing up for us. I'm so deep into this, I can't get out of it or I'm dead. There's no going back for me. I wouldn't go back. But you get destroyed turning around. I'm going with it. I'm owning it. I'm all in. I'm free. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid of anything they do to me. I love it. I close my eyes at night and I'm calm. I'm at peace. Thank God for that peace. It's not courage, folks. It's peace. The only peace I don't have is that I want to do more. I want to be better. I want to be more effective. I burn with a desire to take on the enemy. And it's nothing special, folks. When you realize how evil the globalists are and that you're fighting for your life, do not thank me for fighting for my life. I am fighting for my life. Whether you don't know it yet or not, the globalists are pure evil. We are fighting for our lives, ladies and gentlemen. And I know the system is all-encompassing and it is tied into every level of society and is overwhelming. But just knowing it's there, admitting it's there, it's empowering to say, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to do every little thing I can to be human and to be honorable and to treat people like I want to be treated and to follow the golden rule. But also to stand up against evil when it rears its head. And to just say, God, I'm weak. You know that. You made me. You know I have the depths of evil in me, but also the heights of creativity and everything you made me to be. And if it's your will that I'm going to survive this, that's your will. But all I want to be is a vessel to be thrown against the enemy. I turn myself over to you completely. That's all I can do. I'm small and I'm weak, but I'm strong in you. I willingly turn over my free will to you. Please help me to not be a wicked devil. Please help me to not be a wicked devil. Please help me to transcend this evil planet. I can't do it, but my free will you gave me, I want to be with you. And you're not going to find this in most of these churches, ladies and gentlemen. There are some good ones out there. In fact, I've met a preacher repeatedly that's friends with one of my friends who's definitely the real deal. And I want to start trying to go to his church. But I don't want to announce the church and then make it like a scene. But the whole point is that this is real, ladies and gentlemen. When you realize that we are in Mordor, this is not a game, that's why it's just stop thanking me now. I mean, I don't even have the skill to update InfoWars and make it look like a modern good website. I don't have the skill to even launch my nightly news show. I don't even have the skill to do all the things I want. I literally cannot stand myself. And I'm not saying this to make you feel sorry for me. I got to be honest with you. I cannot stand how I sound on the air. I cannot stand this radio show. All I want to do is defeat the New World Order, and I'm weak and can't do it. And I know there are those of you out there that feel like this as well. I mean, you just... it's overwhelming. I know I need R&R. I know I need to have a good time so that I'm relaxed. But at the same time, I can't even do that anymore. And I just... I need to take a sabbatical. I really realize that. I need to, like, literally go camping for a month or something and just turn off everything and get away from everything. Because I'm not even stressed out at this point. It's just... the evil is so obvious and so ridiculous. I don't want to fight with the military. I don't want to fight with the police. I don't want to fight with the New World Order. But the New World Order at the top is pure evil. All their minions aren't even really evil. That's what's so sick about it. Forgive them. They don't know what they do. It's like Christ says on the cross, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. Now that I have deeper knowledge of things, the public is so stupid and so pathetic and so dumb. I mean, how do you teach these people basics? The whole government should be overthrown today, that they teach kids 2 + 2 = 5. I know they teach kids 2 + 2 = 5. They teach our children 2 + 2 = 5. I mean, these people are the abomination desolation. I mean, they are anathema. They are absolute garbage. And then I realized it's just going to get 10 times worse. The bottom is falling out of civilization. And now I know it's all going to collapse. Nobody's going to stop that.